into the wilderness. That is what we're going to be doing today, exploring a pristine, pretty much untouched river system. I've really been looking forward to this adventure, and today's the day that we're going to be doing it. We've got the kayak all kitted out with ultralight fishing tackle, and we're going to see what type of fish we can catch in this pristine river system. I'm actually launching in this tiny little creek here, and we're going to make our way out and fish this amazing river. I'm really excited. Well, once we get out through this tiny little creek, we are then going to be in the main river. And once we get away from this bridge, there's pretty much no human structures or anything. It's complete wilderness. So it is going to be an epic little adventure. Tiny little bridge. We might even have a few casts here before we venture downstream. Or upstream. Should I go downstream or upstream? Got a few combos with us. These are the two heavier ones, but I want to start off using the ultralight. Want to have a bit of fun today, see what we can catch. That looks pretty good. The first little lure which we're going to be using is a tiny little 2.5 inch grub, ST grub. Going to go for an explore very shortly, but to start off with, we'll just have a couple of casts under this bridge. Oh, are you kidding? Wow, that felt big, man. That felt like a perch or a brim or something. Man, that thing just toasted me. And whatever it was, knew exactly where it was going. It headed straight back for that structure. This setup is slightly heavier. We've got 15-pound leader and 10-pound braids, so we should be able to get him out. Man, I wonder what that was. Gonna get the exact same lure out, put some scent on. We're ready for round two. Same lure again. Gonna go in the exact same spot. There's a lot of snags there, man, that's why. We'll go next to that log. Didn't get another hit. Felt like it engulfed it. Felt like a perch or something. Another fish. There we go. What is that? Is that a flathead? Feels kind of flathead-ish. I think it is a nice flathead. Wow. That's not what we had before, but that's a really nice flathead. You're kidding. Look at that for a flathead, man. That is a thick, cool looking flatty. He's a little bulldozer of a flatty. How cool's that? It's good news that there's flatties up here. It means there's some salt. It's probably a fair bit of salt. Hasn't been a lot of rain apparently. How cool is that? That is a really nice little flatty, and we haven't even left the bridge. So cool. What a way to start off the morning. See ya, mate. Cool fish. Well, that is one way to start the session. This tiny little grub got it done. That was a solid flathead too. Have a few more casts around this bridge, and then we're going to move upriver, I reckon. I reckon we'll go up. Back of that log looks so fishy. Oh, fish. Is that a brim? Oh, it is a brim. Wow. A second fish. I was tweaking that out really fast. This could have been one of the mates to the fella I had earlier. Damn, he is a weird looking brim. Look at him. He actually looks really old, but really small. Only a couple of casts after we caught that flatty, and we've caught this really weird, but still a nice brim. See you, buddy. Well, what a start. We haven't been fishing for too long at all. We haven't even left the launch site, and we've already ticked off two really nice little fish. I'm super keen to get upriver and explore some snags though. That's the fishing which I'm really excited for today. But if there are a few fish still hanging around here, we'll have a few more casts with that exact same little soft plastic and see if we can pluck any more out. Tiny little twitches. Twitch, twitch. Twitch, twitch, twitch. It's twitching it along that bridge, really snaggy, so I'm trying actually not to let it sink all the way down to the bottom, kind of just twitching it, letting it sink a tiny bit, and bringing it back up. Another fish. He's going nuts. That's another little brim, I think. Wow, there is a few brimbies around here. He's not the size class of fish we're after, but still, another little brim. See you, buddy. Thanks for playing. Goodbye, bridge. You have treated us well. We caught 3 fish in probably 15 minutes just to that little bridge pretty much where we launched, but now what I want to do is head upriver. I'm going to try find some snags where we're going to throw some surface lures, maybe some diving lures or soft plastics into those snags to try and extract some big fish. This is more like it. We've got some fallen down trees on each side of the bank. So my plan is to throw this little bad boy in there. Tiny little swim bait. So we're going to chuck that into the structure and slowly twitch it out. This thing has an awesome little action, so if there's any fish, they should smack that. I like to look at this snag. It's got to hold a fish. Oh, it's a horrible cast. So many birds around here, it's so cool. Oh my goodness, that scared the hell out of me. I thought that snag looked good. What are you, mate? Is that a brim? That was cool as. Oh, is that a perch? I think that's an estuary perch. Oh, you're kidding, that is so cool. Oh, that is sick. I know that there's bass. Is that a perch or a bass? I don't know. Oh, that is so cool. That's my perch friends. One of my perch friends. How cool is that, man? This is sick. That was the second snag which I fished, and that is a quality little fish. He's a very, very skinny little bugger, but take a look at that. I think that's an estuary perch. It's very, very tall though. It's a very tall estuary perch. And on that little swim bait, the second snag which we fish, and we've pulled a nice little perch. Man, today is going phenomenally. Look at that. I'm happy with that. So happy with that. Alright, let's get this fella going. What an epic little fish. So cool, man. Oh, I feel like I'm back home catching estuary perch. I think it's an estuary perch. Now, I don't know if you guys are aware, but estuary perch are typically a schooling fish. So there'll be multiple fish sitting in the one area. So that means, in theory, there should be more fish sitting on that snag, which is very, very exciting. There could be some giants too, I'm not sure. I don't know how big the perch get around this area, but what a start. It's so cool. Well, this could be very, very exciting. Right on that little swim bait. That did not take long at all. There could be more in there, so we'll get another cast straight back in. Right. Oh, it's a bit of a dodgy cast. You kind of want to get close to the structure because that's where they'll be, but we'll just let it float there for a while. Oh my god, I had another one. So far away. Oh my god, another one. So far away from the structure too. I'm like a mile away from the structure and he grabbed it. You're kidding me, man. That is so sick. Oh, I think it's a bit bigger too. Look at that. That's a much better one. What a fish. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, yes. That's a chunky perch. How cool is this? I'm so stoked, man. This is so sick. My first ever time little exploring mission. And we've found some quality fish. Like these are good fish. I love fishing. And I love fishing up here. Like tomorrow I'm gonna go offshore. Right now I'm fishing in like this pristine, beautiful estuary, well, river, and catching good fish. Yes, yes, yes. My cast was nowhere near that snag, and look at that. That's up there. That's got to be probably a 40 centimeter perch, man. That is epic. So epic. Oh, bucket mouth. Oh, look at that. Big, big perch. Send him on his way. Oh, the water's so brown and tannin too. Such a cool area to fish. But man, let's get straight back over to that snag because I had multiple hits on that cast. So there's definitely some more fish sitting just over there. Third cast with the swim bait. Straight back into that snag. Last one wasn't even close to the structure. And oh, that one's going to be on. Let's try get it away a little bit. Maybe they've got a bit wise. Twitch. I thought that was going to be on for sure. Oh, big. There's more in. Oh, another one. Following it so far out. We'll see if a change in profile gets them. So this is what you do when you chase perch. If one lure's not working, you switch over to a slightly different profile. Since the perch are in there, we know they're in there and they're playing hard to get, I'm going to give them a test. This is like the most irresistible hard body lure that I've ever used for perch. So if they're not eating this thing, I'm going to move on. Because I know that they're not eating. Twitch, twitch, pause. I'll be very there we go. I knew they'd eat that. I knew they'd eat that one. Everything loves that lure. How cool is that? First cast with the hard body. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do when they stop eating one lure. You need to change up the profile and get a different one in there. That's a big perch, man. He's a big perch. Ooh, is this a bass or a perch? I think it's still a perch, but man, what a fat, tall fish. That is epic. Is this a hybrid or a bass or a perch? How big is that perch? I reckon that has got to be like low to mid 40s. That is a cracker. I'll get him going. See you, mate. How epic's this? I don't even know if that was a bass or a perch, but still a big fish. Man, this place truly is a kayak fisherman's paradise. Like, it's crazy. From chasing giant flatties on the sand flats, big snapper offshore, and now, the next day, chasing perch, bass, brim, flathead in the river and having a lot of success. Never fished here before. Well, we may have found the perch's kryptonite, this little lure. If I was the perch, I wouldn't feel bad. There's not many things which do resist this little lure. Back in there, twitch, twitch, let it sit. The pause is the most important thing when fishing hard bodies. So you give it 2 twitches and then let it sit for a solid 5 second twitch, twitch, let it sit. We might struggle to get another one now. Very shut down on that one, but luckily there's another snag right here, so. Oh God, another shocking cast. Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Come here. Come here. Oh, that's a big one. Come here. Don't go back. Wow. Is it big? Man, it felt big when it hit it. Don't even think it's that big. Oh my goodness. Oh no, it is pretty big. What a hit. Wow. I don't even think that one's the biggest of the day, but it is a truck. Once again on the little swim bait, just the snag over besides that other one. We got another good fish. He's a football. Another one for the little swim bait. Man, I thought he was going to go home. He looked like he was going to turn and head straight for that structure, but luckily he swam out. This is sick. This is sick. Another cast in. They get pretty switched on, these perch. I know for sure that they're in there, but as soon as you get one, they really shut down. The Tree Express. Literally all I'm going to be doing is just pedaling along, looking for more trees to throw this little fella in there. Even these ones, which are submerged a little bit, are still good. Maybe we'll go back down the other way. I'm not really seeing any snags or structure up ahead, whereas back down the other way past the bridge, I saw a lot of fallen down trees and snags to fish, so maybe we'll have a little bit of a move. Let's give it a go here. We've got a couple of trees to work with, although it does look pretty shallow. As you can see around me, it's real shallow sand, but we'll see. Could be a fish, a flatty or something. Oh. I just watched him come out and engulf that. He's an old one. Wow, that's a skinny old fish. But we're just going to get him going. See you, mate. Go on. See you later. We found another one. I felt bad for catching that dude, to be honest. He looked very old. Very old and sick. That's a fish. Another good one. That's a better one. That is a better one. Man, I felt him pick that up. He is fat. Is that a bass? That looks more bassy. That looks much more bassy to me. How's that? That fella came off a bit of submerged structure. I genuinely can't tell. Ow, spiked. I genuinely can't tell whether that is just the fattest and tallest perch or if it is an Australian bass. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, it's another goodie. That is a fat little fish. Off he goes. Alright everyone, well I'm heading back in now, but what a successful day out. Really, really fun exploring this river. We spent heaps of time out here going upriver, downriver, and we found fish in both. So honestly, one of the most fun sessions that I've had in a fair while, and hopefully you all enjoyed it too. If you did, leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next video.